Hi everyone and welcome. This is Metal Gear Rising Revengeance on Revengeance difficulty. This is file R-07 Assassination Attempt, and this is the final part of this walkthrough. This is the final mission. We're going to be facing Armstrong and Metal Gear Excelsus. And now Metal Gear, let me explain this battle, because this one is actually ranked. You just want to bring down that slider with a rocket launcher or homing rocket launcher, then throw a red phosphorus, and just take care of first of the machine gunners if you're doing a no damage. If not, just take care of the guys. See, like this. And once you raise the alert, the real battle is going to commence, because they're going to come two extra soldiers, the ones that have those katanas over there that are attacking me now. So they can be killed easily, so try to get Zandatsus, try to get a lot of slashes for points, and yeah, we just no damage this first ranked fight. And this is the only ranked fight in the chapter, because after this the only other fight that is ranked is Metal Gear Excelsus, and after Metal Gear is Armstrong. So we have only 3. So let me talk about Metal Gear Excelsus. Metal Gear is trouble to S rank with no damage, because you have to actually get to Zandatsus. And the only way that you can get to Zandatsus in the Metal Gear Excelsus is by killing the geckos that is going to appear, in some part when he shoots the laser beams. And when he does that, you actually have to let him kill the geckos with the laser beams, and as soon as they are dead, go and get the Zandatsus. If you can get both, if you can get 2, choose the minimum for reaching the S rank. So if you can get 2, just continue with the fight normally. If you just get 1, then preoccupy to get the other one. You're going to be attacked by 3 sets of geckos, so you're going to have time to get 2. Just remember not to miss that. If you miss that, there is a checkpoint right after the first phase of the fight. In the second phase, the geckos appear, so you just restart the checkpoint and back up the data, the guys, as always, and then you're just going to get it eventually. Metal Gear Excelsus is not a hard fight. Now Armstrong is a whole different monster. Armstrong is really tough. I should say Armstrong is not as tough as I remembered. I remember him being a lot tougher, but I had a lot of practice, and so I learned to fight him. But you really have to learn to fight him. I'm going to give you some tips while we are doing the battle, because I think it only takes like 3 minutes to actually kill him, and but there are some important tips that I'm going to give you later. But for now, this whole part you can stealth through, and I'm going to do exactly that. And if you raise an alarm, you're not gonna add more enemies, but the problem is that these guys have rocket launchers, and when you have rocket launchers, armor soldiers, there's a problem. So if you raise an alarm here, just try to kill the rocket launcher guys as soon as you can. Spam Reaper mode, but don't get hit. If you're doing a no damage, this is better done completely stealth, because this is not ranked, guys. This whole part is not ranked. And I'm going to show you where the last endurance +1 is, and where the last cardboard box men are to get the wooden sword. So we have to just kill this berserker here, and we're done with the sneaking. Now, am I going to show you where the endurance is, or I'm going to kill the cam? I'm going to kill the camera there. There's an item box there. And up here, there, exactly there, is the endurance +1. So if you're gathering, that's the last one. It should get your HP to 200% and should get you ready for Revengeance. Now, oh, by the way, this whole part that I'm going to do here is not ranked as well, so don't worry guys. If you're not doing a no damage run, you just kinda can do whatever the fuck you want, as I always said. So I might actually do something else with this game. That's probably a lot likely that I'm going to do something else with this game, because it's just great. And that is going to probably be a naked and unloved run. I'm not sure what difficulty. I think the standard naked and unloved runs are in hard difficulty, hard. But I'm going to try it on Revengeance. I'm going to see if it is possible to actually get through Revengeance without upgrades. I tried it in my older videos. That I didn't do a no damage, by the way, but I tried it in my older videos and I couldn't do it. I just reached Mistral and I just died over and over again with Mistral. But I didn't have the amount of skill and knowledge that I have now, so I might actually try it again now and see what happens. So right about here, I'm going to show you where the cardboard box is, the last one here. And when you kill this dude, you should get the... well, when you end the level actually, you should get the wooden sword. Now, when this walkthrough finishes, or... yeah, I'm going to finish this walkthrough before I even post the first video of Uncharted, because there is no way that I'm going to end the Uncharted games before the last of these videos end. So yeah, for Metal Gear Excelsus, you just have to hit this leg here, like this, with the pincer blades, and do the other combo, like this, and you'll get the prompt. Just don't waste a lot of the fuel energy on the legs. Just waste a little, so you can recuperate it when the head goes down and you can actually hit the head. So you're going to get a checkpoint here, the first checkpoint of the fight. The only checkpoint of the fight actually, sorry. And we're gonna hit the head now. Now I just reloaded the checkpoint just to show you that if you reload the checkpoint, you're going to have more time to hit the head than if you actually continue from the checkpoint alone. So that's a must, guys, because you're going to do more damage. And you're still going to go through the geckos phase, which is coming right up. Now here in the geckos you have to actually, as I mentioned before, get 2 battle points. Get 2 battle points, but get 2 Zandatsus. And be careful because the geckos shoot rocket launchers, as you can see there. And you have to get... am I going to get the first one here? Yes. That's 1, you have to get 2. The kills will not count towards you, because you didn't kill them, but the Zandatsus will. So watch that, that was really dangerous. And here's the second, so from now on I can just focus on killing Metal Gear. So if they rush you and you actually block the rush, you're going to die, because Excelsus will shoot the beams at you when you're actually getting the quick time event, and it will interrupt you and kill you. So you don't want that to happen. So it's better if you just block in the air, just jump and block in the air, not on the ground, to prevent the geckos from killing you, of course. Now we got the second leg, almost the same way we got the first one. And we are done. This is a really easy boss. Of course, now after this we are going to get Armstrong, and that's a whole different story. With Armstrong there is not so much advices that I can actually say, but I will say them as we are fighting him. Armstrong is tough. You just have to learn to fight him, just like with Sam. You just have to learn the parry times. You have to learn the several different attacks that he spams. Everything is dodgeable because I did no damage. That's something somewhat reassuring, but the most problematic thing that you're going to face is the grab. And the grab is so much bullshit, guys. So for the grab you can actually just press X and A to do the defensive offense move, or just jump right over his head, and you're going to see me jump right over his head because the defensive offensive works well, but if you miss it once you receive damage, so it was a restart checkpoint for me. So if you're aiming for the damage, I will take it more safely to do the jumping over his head, and you're gonna see it as soon as we hit Armstrong. Now we're going to have to go through 2 phases before hitting the third one, which is the actual fight. The first phase is this one, and the only thing that you have to do here, besides not getting grabbed and not getting punched too much, is just wait until he does that. Usually hit him a couple of times and get away. If you lower his health to 98%, then you're going to prompt the second phase. The second phase is much worse than these guys. See, I'm just jumping around when he tries to grab me, but the grab of the third phase is much worse. See, we hit 98 and now we have no sword, we have punches, but you don't really want to punch him because in Revengeance there are 2 ways to get this through. Either you can go to 98% again, lower his health to 98%, and then you have to let him punch you, and that can work for you maybe, but doesn't work for me because that is receiving damage, thus cancelling the no damage walkthrough. So I have to do the second option, which is endure 2 minutes of this bullshit. If you just dodge him for 2 minutes, you're going to prompt the third phase. Just don't receive damage here, and you will prompt the third phase of the fight. The third phase is the actual fight. So yeah, this is kind of boring, but it can be useful to you to see how I dodge and survive for 2 minutes against this guy. The most problematic thing is this, the rushes. When he rushes, cancels the rush into a grab. That can be confusing because you're preparing yourself to this attack, to see that one, the kick, and he actually cancels and confuses you and grabs you. If he grabs you, then you're done with no damage. The only grabs that this guy does that doesn't damage you is the last grab when the fight ends. So, or excuse me, there are a couple of grabs when he doesn't damage you, but they are more like quick time events like grabs. And then the last one, yes, is a grab, but it's the final part of the game and he doesn't damage you. So I'm just trying to prompt attacks. See, if you're too close to him, he might do the grab or that explosion. If you are far away, he might do the launch or the dash. I think it's safer if you get in to do the dash, but be careful because he can cancel it into a grab, so pay attention to that. But it's definitely safer to do that, to prompt the dashes, than to be close to him. If he spams the grab and you are close to him, he might instantly grab you. See how fast he tries to grab you there? So it's better just to keep away And I think this is the punch, yeah. Now we are prompt into the third phase. See, you receive no damage. And now we have a quick time event that we have to complete. You can, as always, back up the data, guys. But this is a safe quick time event. So after this quick time event, we will be in the final part of the fight and the real final boss against this guy. And that will get another checkpoint. So I will say back up the data there, because getting through the whole fight is problematic. Receiving no damage. He will have 3 main fire attacks. He will have all the punches and moves that you saw here, so if you want to train with the punches and the grabs, the second phase is actually a good phase to train that. But the difference is that he will gain these kinds of attack. This is the first one. I do the defensive offense there to dodge both of them. And I actually do the Y X and Y attacks mostly. This is a grab, guys. Activate the I was going to say level trigger. Activate Reaper mode here, so you can actually do double damage. See? Just until you hit him, you can deactivate it afterwards. And he can do that grab, or he can do another grab where you punch him a lot. That other grab that he didn't do is actually a lot better than this one, but whatever. Sometimes the thing is that you have to attack him and to prompt the other grab. And I think I blocked, but whatever. Now he's going to throw these things, and I don't trust my aiming to destroy these things, so I'm gonna just do this. See that? I received no damage by doing that. I just run towards the base of where he's throwing those giant pieces of Metal Gear, I guess. And you receive no damage here, see? So then you can just go back and continue attacking him. Those attacks are all in the second phase, you can learn them there. This is another fire attack. So you can actually keep attacking him until the floor is going to explode. That's a punch and a kick, he's always going to do the both of them. Here, when he's charging that attack, just run around him, 360 around him. This is the second grab, see? And I don't have a Reaper mode, sadly, because with these punches right now we could do a lot of damage with Reaper mode. But we already got him under 90%, 83%, that's really good. So if you miss one of these quick time events, you're going to get hit, so that's an instant restart, for me at least. So when he's down from 120%, he will start doing this healing phase. You have to hit him in the back, in that exact place. And now I'm going to get the combo, because I want to make sure I get 100 hits. That's it is the requirement for this battle. So I'm going to get them here. Just activate Reaper mode and stay in blade mode. Stay in blade mode and get the 100 hit combo, just to be sure that you're going to get the S rank, because what happened to me was that I beat him without doing this and I got an A. So this time I said fuck that, I'm going to get the 100. As soon as I touch the 100 I'll stop. And the reason I have the health equipped and I don't need to receive damage, that would seem like an irony for you maybe, is because I assure myself not to die with 2 or 3 hits. So I have to get out of the game and load the backup data again. So I can actually just restart immediately and it's more convenient. That's why you see the nano pastes equipped, but not really, I don't really use them, of course. So that's the final throw of the Metal Gear pieces. and you really have to be careful here. If you use Sky High, that kick to the sky that Raiden does by pressing forward and Y. Y was it, or was it X? Let's just... No, X, I think it's X, yeah. So that's Sky High. Sky High is the most damaging attack that you can do with any blade. But I don't spam it because it looks kind of trashy if I just spam that only. And besides, I have the Muramasa on level 5, so I don't need to spam it. So this is the end, guys. This is the final part. You just have to get these quick times event right, and if you miss them, that you can, don't do it. But if you missed any of these quick time events, you receive damage, and that's really annoying. But at this point, he's dead. You just have to get through another quick time event that just pressing X, I think. Yeah, and then we're gonna literally get his heart out. So yeah, this was Armstrong, guys. It doesn't look difficult, but it actually really is. It took me a good 2 hours, something like that. And at the end of this, you're going to see the score of this level. And at the end of the score of this level, you're going to see the score of the whole walkthrough, which is really fun to see.
Your dream dies with you.
Yeah, this is the score, as you can see, as ranked. And after this, we're going to see the score of the whole walkthrough. There we go. That's the score of the whole walkthrough, and look at the time. That's really funny. So, so if you want to see something here, I'm going to leave it for a little while because I want to say that this walkthrough was tons and tons of fun, guys. I loved doing this walkthrough, and I hope you had fun as well. And if you follow this walkthrough from beginning to end, I just want to thank you for watching, as always, and we'll see each other in the next project. That will be probably Uncharted collection on brutal difficulty. So that's the ranking result of the levels, and I'll see you soon, guys. Take care.
Fighting for reasons they don't understand, causes they don't believe in.
Beg pardon?
No, nothing.
So, your mind is made? You will not come back.
Sorry, Boris.
I understand. But then, what will you do?